Let's look at two problems with rational exponents. So our exponents here are fractions, ratios. And you see in the top problem, I have a base of just 16. That negative is not part of my base. And in the bottom one, the negative is part of my base. My base is negative 16. So when I turn this into a radical, on the top one, my negative is going to stay outside. And my bottom one, my negative is going to be inside my radicand. All right, let's see them done. So first, let's do the top one. I'm going to turn it into a radical. Here's my radical. My index is the denominator, which is 2. Okay, and we don't need to write that 2. My 1 is my exponent out here, and anything to the first power is just itself. So I don't need to write anything on this radical. Inside my radical, I'm going to have the 16, and that negative is outside. Okay, it is not in the parentheses, not part of my base. So if I had to put parentheses here, it would be like that. Now, I have negative square root of 16, so it's negative, what's the square root of 16? 4. So my answer is negative 4. Now for this problem down here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write my radical. My index is 2, which is understood. My exponent of 1 out here is also understood. So inside the radical, I have negative 16. Now, what's the square root of a negative? Well, that's not a real number. So I put for my answer, not a real number. Okay, later on, we're going to learn about Narnia. We're going to learn that this is an imaginary number. But for right now, you just tell them, hey, I can't have a square root of a negative. I can have a fourth root of a negative, or a sixth root. I can, however, have a third or a fifth or a seventh.